Hi guys, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. How you guys doing? If this is your first time coming across this channel, do where to subscribe. Click on notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is being posted. Okay. So in today's video, we'll be learning how to cut this flare skirt with the ruffles on it. It's a very simple tutorial. It's a very simple skirt to cut. So that's what we'll be learning today. At this point, I was just feeling myself. I so much love the outcome of the skirt. In fact, my camera is not even doing justice to the beauty of the skirt. It was so fine when I wore it out. It was like all eyes. That's the good thing about sewing. You get to sew what you like conveniently without spending much. The only thing you need to spend is getting the materials required for what you want to sew. Aside that, every other thing is a bonus for you. So that is what we will be learning how to cut today. So if this is your first time coming across this channel, do where to subscribe. Click on notification bell again to get notified whenever a new video is being posted. Mind you, this channel is basically for beginners, for those that really want to learn how to sew, but you don't have money to enroll in a fashion school or as an apprentice in a shop. That is what this channel is for. So right now we dive right into the cutting of the skirts. So we'll go ahead and fold our material into two first. After folding our material into two, you fold it like this, just like an A-line form, in an A-line form, as if you're making an A-line dress. Yeah. First of all, you fold it into two, then you flip it over like this in an A-line form. We are cutting an A-line, a flare skirt, an A-line flare skirt. This is not a circle skirt. There's difference between a circle skirt and a flare skirt. This is not an A-line flare skirt. This is not a circle skirt. This is an A-line flare skirt. Okay, so this is it. This is how you fold it. Make sure everywhere is equal, like properly on a fold. Then you insert the only measurement we need for this skirt is the only measurement you need for this skirt is your waist measurement and the full length of your skirt. That is the only measurement needed for this skirt. You see why I said it's very simple. You don't need to start adding your hip measurement. No, you don't need any of that. So you divide your measurement into four because this material is folded into four. Remember our first fold, then our second fold. So it's folded into four. Our first fold is in two, our second fold is in two. So it is folded into four. You insert your waist measurement with your additional zipper allowance to it. Then I added more than my waist measurement because I wanted to do a little bit of pleating at the skirt there, so my waist measurement is a bit more than my actual waist measurement. Then after adding your waist measurement, you place your tape at your waist measurement. Your tape should be at your waist measurement. You place your tape like this. Make sure everything is aligned because I'm trying to get my exact full length and try to adjust the material so it will be in order. So you place your tape like this and mark your skirt's full length. Make sure you mark it in circle, and to achieve that, this is how you do it. You keep turning your tape. You keep turning it like this, like you keep just watch. I don't know how to explain how to just keep your tape and then keep your tape at the tip of the skirt and keep turning it, rotating it round to your full length. Keep taking down your full length measurement. That is how you get a circled circled angle, at the down part. So that's how to cut it. And after doing that, you just go ahead and cut on your markings. Cut out your markings, your unwanted parts. Yeah, the parts you don't need anymore. So this is how it will come out. I don't know if you can see that chalk circle at the down part. So after that, you cut it out. So this down part at this skirt, that is what we'll be using for the ruffles of my skirt. So this down part, is already in circled form. I've already cut it in a circled form. The remaining parts, that is what I'll be using. I just used 3 yards of bridal satin for this skirt. I used a bridal satin for the skirt. So now I'll just have to cut a circled flare. Now if you want an actual, like a well, detailed actual measurement, you just place your tape at the tip there and measure down the inches you want. But I already know the inches I want on my head, so I don't need to start placing my tape. I just want to mark a circle, line on it. I just have to line it, mark a circle line on it, and then cut it out. I'll just mark it round and cut it out. This skirt is very, very, in fact, it should be one of the easiest videos you'll be seeing on my YouTube channel. It should be one in this YouTube channel. This skirt should be among the easiest because there are loads of easy works for you to do. And if you really want to learn something, always try to make a practice, like practicalize what you just watch. In doing that, the thing sticks to your head. After watching a video, if you are really interested about sewing, after watching any video at all on sewing, on how to cut and sew, make sure you practicalize it. If you don't make a practical of what you've learned, if you didn't sew, if you didn't make any practical, you might not learn. At the end of the day, you feel you've learned something, but you have not actually gotten anything from the video you just watched. Let your MB, let your data not be just useless. Let it not be in vain. So that is it. I'll just have to cut out the unwanted part. I'll cut on my markings, and we'll then go over to cutting out um our waistband for the skirts as well. So I'm done cutting this. Before I'll sew this to my skirt, I'll have to lock it. I'll have to weave it. For those that don't know what locking means, locking is to weave it. For those that don't know what weaving means, locking to lock it, to weave it means to lock it. Whichever one you know it with. So that's what we'll be doing. So after that, I went ahead to cut my waistband. I went ahead to cut my waistband. I'll be cutting it in two because the material I have left won't be enough. It won't give me a straight waistband. It won't give me my exact waist measurement. Cut it in two, which ended up giving me more than my waist measurement. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I'll cut off the excess. I'll just use what I want and then let go of the rest. So this is it. Your waistband should be on fold for 2.5, that is 2.5 inch. If you should open it up, it's 5 inches or 6 inches. It depends on how bold you want your waistband to be. So I'll be placing this first one out already to get the second part that will complete my waistband, that will make it longer and complete it. So after cutting it, it's already in piece now. After cutting it like this, I'll just have to join it to make it one. I'll sew it to make it one. I'll sew wrong side, that is, I'll sew the back side, the wrong side, to make it a piece like this. Front side facing front side. I'll place it like this and then sew it. That's it on this waistband. So after making this my waistband now, I'll go ahead and put my pepper gum, my soft pepper gum. The rough side of this pepper gum, once you buy it, the rough side is where you place on the material. The back part of the material, you place it the wrong side, because the rough side is where that has the gum. So you place it and iron it, and after ironing it, to be like this. Then I'll have to fold this my waistband like this into and iron it. That's just all. That's just all. You see, it's very easy. It is very, very easy. So now we're going over to our skirt. So the first thing we'll be doing at the skirt part is to hem our down part. You hem your down part. In making a flare skirt, to hem that down part can be very difficult. Yeah, it is as a beginner. It is very difficult because you're trying to make it align. Yeah, you're trying to make it align. So just go ahead. I've also locked this my ruffles. I went ahead to weave my ruffles. Yeah. So I've weaved it. So the next thing I'll do now is to sew my down part, which I've done already. So, like I said earlier, in folding hemming your flare skirt down parts, it's difficult because this is how it will come out. Even in already made wears that has a curve, even in shirts or the sewing, it's usually like this. It's really really not that nice or not that aligned like hemming a straight part skirt. So what you do after that is just to gently take it to your ironing table and iron it like well ironed, well, very well ironed. Yeah, so that's what you do to just make it look neat, like to come out neatly and a perfect finishing. So we iron it. After ironing, this is what it's going to look like. Parts will be calm, looking calm. Some parts will still want to show itself, but regardless, it's still going to look good. So this is it. So now I went ahead to iron the body of my skirt, the main skirt. So now the next thing I'll do now is to sew the sides. Okay, I'm going to make a little pleating. Like I said earlier, I'll have a pleating there, just a little there. Then after that, I'll sew my sides. Oh, my phone is about to go off, so I'll continue this voice note later. Yeah, we're back. So these are my pleats. I just did a little pleating there. After pleating it, I'll go ahead and sew the back. Like I'll close it up. I'll just be leaving an allowance for my zip, and then my waistband. But before adding my waistband to it, I'll first of all attach my flare. So this is me taking down my measurement for my zipper. So I minus 2 inch there, which I would have done 3 inches, but I minus 2 inches there, and then went down by 10 inch for my zipper. I would have gone more down. Yeah, I would have made it 11 because yeah, I would have made it 10 and a half, 11, so that it would be very easy for me to pull up, like wear it up. But it's still okay. So now I've gone ahead to sew the down to the top. I stopped at where my zip will start. I stopped sewing at where my zip will start, like where my zip would stop, like where I will stop inserting my zip now. So then I went ahead to mark this. I used my chalk to mark where I will sew, like how I would the lines I will follow, kind of guideline to my raffles, how I will place them. So that's the essence of this chalk I marked. It is very important to do that. So this is it. I'll stop at this point. I'll start at the down part first. Stop at this point, and voila, we are done. I gathered it there at the top part. I also went back. I did the same thing because I also marked the back part with my chalk, like to align it, a guideline, like I said earlier, for my zip. So this is it. I was done doing it at this part. So the next thing I did next was just to Before inserting my zip, I'll insert my waistband first before inserting my zip. So that is all about on this video. If you notice, my ruffles there didn't get up to my zipper point because it's not supposed to go in with the zip, with the allowance we brought out for the zip. The ruffles are not supposed to go in with it, so it was beneath it. So that is all for this video. If you find it so helpful, do well to subscribe, share my videos. It enables people that are in need of these videos to see them. Someone might be in need of how to sew this, sharing it, liking it, and also subscribing. Your friend might see the channel you're subscribed to and want to, do the same. So please do well to share, like, and subscribe. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. Have a nice day. Always have it at the back of your mind that sewing can be difficult as a beginner. Yeah, it can be difficult as a beginner, but with time you just adjust to it, okay? So bye. See you guys in my next class.